did me like that.
What's the go-to jam?
Yeah. Ooh, there's a lot of different ways I can go. Damn. I mean, I'm old school 90s R&B all the way through and through. Early 2000s, you know, all that good stuff. A little Bobby, a little New Edition, Jodeci, Jagged Edge. I'm all over the place with it. It doesn't matter. I was feeling Bobby this morning. Yeah, absolutely. Boston guy. Yeah.
Yesterday, watched you take one of your young teammates. You just put your arm around him and talked to him for a minute. I asked Patrick today. They knew you were a great player, but you've proven to be a great leader since you got here as well. Would you talk about that side of your game, please, sir?
To me, I'm just someone who loves the game. Like, just football, it's the most rewarding, most humbling, most just everything. Like, you get everything you need to learn in life, you learn through the game of football. You know, so I'm just someone who always tries to respect the game and then just pay it forward. Everything I've learned through the game, I try to pour it on to the younger guys and just anyone who's willing to listen or anyone who asks me questions and just different things like that. Because, you know, we all got the same goal in mind at the end of the day. You know, we all come from similar backgrounds, although different places, similar backgrounds. You know, we all got similar goals in mind, whether that's to be our best, whether that's to feed our families, whether that's to leave a legacy, whatever it is. So a big part for me, while I'm trying to leave my legacy and do the best that I can be, is also help guys reach their goals, and that's the most important thing. Like, I feel like, you know, that's how you judge. That's how you're going to judge my career, my legacy. It's not Pro Bowls, sacks, any of that. It's my teammates and what they say about me, the lives I impacted this game.
Was that something kind of that was talked to you about when coming to the Raiders?
Yeah, a little bit. Just kind of doing like the culture and different things like that. But I've always just been someone who's big on respecting the game. You know, just trying to do it the right way, just not naturally, but do it the right way.
What have been your impressions of Malcolm Kuntz? What's the next step for Malcolm, you think?
Man, Malcolm's ceiling, so I think he can be one of the best edge players in the league. I mean, he's got so much to him. He's a technician, got a motor, just different things like that that allows him to, you know, be effective. He's small, but he's mighty. Like, I mean, that's relative. You know what I mean? He doesn't look like the you know, typical DN outside linebacker, but that man's just strong technician and just willing to fight every play. So it's fun to watch.
What you've seen so far, how good?
One at a time.
Sorry.
Not appetite really, what, in terms of playing with Max and those kids and then he came down, as good as you thought it would be?
I mean, we're like, it's fun. It's fun to definitely build and kind of like talk to him and see how he sees the game and, you know, work with him and work together. But we're just going to keep building every day. You know, we're nowhere near where we want to be as, you know, a duo or whatever the hell, or even as individual players. But we know we got this right mindset of trying to just find ways to be our best and improve 1% better each and every day. So that's really the focus. And then at the end of the year, we'll look up and see where we are.
A little wider to the whole defensive line. Is that sort of the same approach?
What?
The defensive line. How good can this defensive line be?
We got a chance, but again, it's the same mindset, same approach. Like, we can't go off of what everybody else is saying, good, bad, or indifferent. We just got to build each and every day, come up with the right mindset, lock in the meeting rooms, come out here on the field and take what we talk about in the meeting rooms and apply it on the field. And just, you know, again, even in these long, hard days, just always have the mindset of just being your best and improving.
Can you talk about your impressions of Tyree Wilson, please?
Oh yeah, no, Tyree, man, I think he has all the physical tools to be a great player in this league, and you know, and he's got the mindset that he wants to be a really good player. And again, same thing. I'm just gonna pour into him as much as possible. You know, just trying to help him be the best player he can be, just like any other young guys.
As a new member of the Raiders organization, how important is it to be away from everybody? As a new member of the Raiders organization, how important is it for you to be away from your family and everything else and be able to just be secluded with all your teammates?
No, that's definitely good. Just to get comfortable and be around the guys as much as possible. I mean, that's kind of the nature of training camp. But now being away, I mean, you really got nothing else to do. Like, if I get bored, I'll go play cards with the guys or something, or just, you know, whatever it is. But you just kind of forced to be around the guys, which is good. You know, build relationships with not just you know, the players, but the staff, everybody. So that's very important for me. You know, that's pretty much how I live anyway. I don't do anything else but football, to be honest. I don't have time for friends, family, really anyone. I just kind of am on football all the time, but it is what it is.
So you had the most productive year just from a
Patrick's perspective? Is there something that clicked for you last season?
Again, it's just a constant focus each and every day of improving. You don't know at the beginning of the year, you work on so many things, and you work on, improving all aspects of your game. So you don't know each year is different. You don't know what it's going to require of you or what it's going to look like. You just try to work on every bit of your game, improve each and every year, and wherever you end up kind of thing. But, just constant, just focusing on my craft and trying to develop. That's the biggest thing that allows me to improve in the run game and in the pass game.
I almost hate to bring this up, but Hard Knocks, the Giants, I don't know if you heard, there was some, I don't know if it was a scout or...
You almost hate to bring it up.
Yeah,
but you're gonna
I know. Yeah. The reason I ask is that as a professional athlete,
Yeah.
you probably learn to tune things out, like
Absolutely.
scouting reports and whatnot. I mean, is that just another example of just whatever?
Absolutely, and at the end of the day, if I'm who I need to be for my teammates and for this organization, I don't care what anyone has to say. At the end of the day, like I got a job to do, and so as long as I do it to the best of my abilities, and as long as I do it to the standard that I hold myself to, and where my teammates and this organization need me, I don't really care. Just to know.
You're inherently going to have your battles with this offensive line are already started. We're going to amplify with pads on. What have you liked about competing with this?
I just love it. I mean, and that's the thing that I see the most is just guys are just willing to compete. And that's the most fun part, is a little back and forth. They get you here someplace, you get them here, hopefully more plays, a lot of plays. But, that's just what it's all about. We're just making each other better. And we got a good front on both sides. So as long as we keep pushing each other, who knows where we can end up.
So much of this game is about situational football. You guys came up with 2 interceptions in the red zone. Is it important to, even at this stage of the game, day 2 of training camp, to kind of build those sort of habits?
Absolutely, because the game, it's the more detailed you are and the more heightened awareness you have, almost the faster you can play, and understanding situations is a big part of the game. There's so many little intricate parts of this game that probably a lot of you guys don't even understand, but the more detailed you are, the more of a heightened awareness you have, and all those little things, it helps so much. Just like you said, knowing the red zone, knowing your third and whatever, and second down, it's this, that, what teams like to do. There's all those little intricacies that go into it, and to play well and play fast.
He's a player that was rookie, didn't get a lot of burn last year. It seems like he's getting more opportunities to practice football. What do you think?
Yeah, no, BY, he does a heck of a job. He's definitely got a bright future ahead of him. And again, just another one of those guys I'm trying to pour into as much as possible, help him out wherever I can. And I think he has the right mindset as well, just trying to improve, trying to be better, and just trying to understand this league. And a lot of the time, in this league, when you're a young guy, you go through so much. It's such an adjustment from college to the pros, and sometimes it does take a while to figure it out. But as long as you have the right mindset and the willingness, you'll figure it out, and it'll click. And the sky's the limit.
Earlier today, PG said that even as a rookie, you had leadership qualities, and you just evolved into what you are now. Essentially, kind of like backwards. From PG, from what he was in Miami when you were there to what he is now. What would you say is different about him, or better?
Yeah, no, I definitely see a lot of growth in PG as a coordinator. Just his demeanor is completely different. Just his confidence, just how he, even just little things, commands the meeting room. You know what I mean? And, it just shows why he's been able to improve like he has as a coordinator and do the things he has done as a coordinator. And I'm excited just to see what we can do as a defense with his leadership.
He told us today that he made a script error before practice today, and he was beating himself up for it. Like, to have a coach take accountability like that, what does that mean for you?
And that is a big thing. He definitely does take a lot of ownership and accountability. And again, that's important, because not only does he hold you to a high standard, and hold you to the standard of doing your job, and I know he does the same for himself, and he's not afraid to be like, hey, I messed up, I'll be better here. It's not just all on other coaches, other players.
Thanks, guys.
Who's been the worst card player?